honor of National Cancer Survivors Day, take the challenge and get screened.
Yeah, so Dr. Steve is live in WPIX Plaza with the details from the rolling colon, and he said it all. How many times you say, hey, welcome to my colon?
That's right.
You know, it's a special place. I don't mind the rain because actually I'm sheltered, but this is really cool, guys. It's actually kind of like a demonstration of what a colon is. And I'm joined now by Dr. Thomas Weber. He's the founder of the Colon Cancer Challenge Foundation. Dr. Weber, good to see you this morning.
Thank you very much, Dr. Steve.
So I want to talk about colon cancer because a lot of people don't realize that it's preventable,
yes,
it's treatable, and
yes,
it's beatable.
Correct.
A big thing that people don't realize.
Yes. Nevertheless, 150,000 Americans are affected by the disease every year, and tragically, 50,000 people succumb to the disease. So we still have a lot of work to do to promote awareness and make sure people are screened.
All right, so who's at risk for colon cancer? Pretty much everybody? What age groups? What should we know?
Yeah, very important message. We're virtually all at risk, but there are some increased risk groups. So if members of your family have been diagnosed with the disease or with polyps, then the American Cancer Society recommends that you are screened earlier than the average age of 50, and that would be starting at age 40.
Okay, so at age 40. Now, warning signs, see, obviously we don't want to wait till we have warning signs, but what are some of the warning signs of colon cancer?
Well, warning signs would be any change in bowel habit, any bleeding in your bowel movements, any unexplained GI symptoms that persist for a week or more. You should talk to your doctor about what's going on.
All right, so let's take a walk through the colon, because here, this is normal colon tissue, basically, nice and pink, right?
No problems, nice and healthy.
And as we make our way through, this is the classic polyps that people are talking about.
Correct.
Right? Explain. This is what doctors look at when they see a colonoscopy.
This is what we're looking for when we do colonoscopy, because these polyps, particularly if they're adenomatous polyps, can grow and become a potentially lethal colorectal cancer. And at this stage, they're removable.
Yeah, that's what they talk about when they go in with a colonoscopy. They'll snare it or they get rid of it. And you can actually, here you go, you could actually be cured from your colon cancer.
You can actually reduce the incidence of the disease, and there's good epidemiological data that incidence and death rates in this country are decreasing, most likely due to aggressive screening practices.
All right, and that's guys, why it's so important that you get screened. And I want people to know, especially the guys out there that are afraid to get screened, you don't feel anything, okay? You go to the hospital, you get an intravenous, you fall asleep, you wake up, it's all over, it's no big deal. And with me now is someone who's actually been through this process. This is Rose Hausman. Rose, good to see you.
Good to see you, Dr.
So what's your story? You had colon cancer at a younger age, right?
Yes, I am 49 now. I was diagnosed at age 42. I have stage 4 colorectal cancer. I recently had my 4th recurrence.
Right, now what happened? You went through a little something, right? You kind of had to push your doctors to get a screening. What went on?
Yes, I didn't have a bowel movement for 2 weeks. I was very constipated. I was taken to the ER. I was in severe pain. I was told, I was assured I was only constipated. Go home, double up your enemas, your suppositories, and you'll be fine. I listened to that. It didn't work.
Right, it didn't work, but thank God you finally did get it taken care of. Here's your husband, Eric, right?
Yes.
Eric, what's it been like for her going through this?
It's been pretty tough, but she's got a good attitude. She stays positive, and she's got a good attitude. And we learn a lot. We learn how to be our own advocates.
Right. Now, you've gotten screened yourself?
Yes, I have.
All right, so there you go. I mean, could you find a more macho guy than this? This guy got screened. And really, guys, please understand, it can save your life. Get it done. It's so important. Now, we're going to be down here till 9 o'clock this morning with the rolling colon. So, I mean, you know, if it's pouring, you got a little shelter. Maybe you'll learn something along the way. But really, come down. Very interesting, and it can save a life. Again, our partner, the Colon Cancer Challenge Foundation. Look it up and learn something for your health. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you got it, Dr. Steve. The rolling colon will definitely bring some attention to it, as well as these bracelets,
the bracelets
too.
Preventable, treatable, beatable. We're wearing our bracelets. Definitely get screened, especially if you have any family history. I did it a couple years back because I have some family history, and you know what? It's a real peace of mind thing.
Yeah.
And plus, you wake up, it's totally painless. You know, you while away 45 minutes and you have no idea where it went. But then you find out that you're clean, and that's great.
And that's the best part, too, so you don't have to wonder. So definitely get that word out there. Lots more still ahead.